Aztec Nation, summertime is here. Joining us today, senior defensive lineman number 45, Wyatt Draeger.
To him. Can he get the edge? Gonna try it. He's got it. Record time. Donnell Pumphrey smashes the record. On the return is Rashad Penny. And Penny finds a seam. Penny to the outside. Penny will go the distance. First and goal. Fake to Penny. Open man. Wells. He leads. He gets the ball. And they say touchdown.
Welcome back, Aztec Nation, to another episode of the Sons of Montezuma podcast. If you are hearing us right now, you are doing so on either Apple, iHeart, Spotify, or maybe sonsofmontezuma.com. You want to make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button if you are watching on YouTube. And of course, check out sonsofmontezuma.com for our NIL shop, all of our clothing, merchandise there, all of our goodies we have in store for you as football season is around the corner. It's your host, Mateo. You can find me at Mateo San Diego, and of course us at Sons of Monty on Twitter, Sons of Montezuma on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I am joined today, as usual. He's grown out the beard. I'm jealous of his beard, man. He's growing out that thing. Very, very chunky, very healthy.
Yeah.
It's K5 James. What's going on, K5 James?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me again. It's good to be here. As we creep closer and closer to the season, I'm ready to go, man. I'm getting more and more amped every time we get together and talk about Aztec football, man. It's getting exciting.
Summer weather seems like it's finally here, man. I know we were kind of just chatting about being out there on the water as you usually are. I think we've kind of turned a corner in San Diego. The weather's nice. A lot of fun things to do around town. Summertime in the city. And man, I'm excited about today's interview because another chance to talk with an Aztec football team member and our newest NIL team member. He just got him on the team, on the NIL team, Sons of Montezuma, man.
Nice.
So let's not take any more time making his Sons of Montezuma debut. He hails from Reno, Nevada. Hopefully I got that right. He's gonna fact check me if I didn't get that right, because I built a lot of this around that fact. He hails from Reno, Nevada. He's a senior in his final year on the Mesa. He is our newest NIL team member, and he's looking to make a big impact this season. We want to welcome in number 45, Wyatt Draeger. Let's move you into the middle, man. You gotta be in the middle. Wyatt, how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
How you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
Good, man. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us, dude.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Number 45. You're sporting the number 45 as you have consistently on your time in the Mesa. Yeah. Now, just for you, I decided to sport my Jesse Matthews 45.
Yeah. Other guy.
Tell me, Wyatt, how did that go down, man? Two guys wearing the same number. Did you guys have to arm wrestle, and then you guys just like it was a draw, or how did that work out, man?
It was always good. It was easy. It was like he had the spotlight forever, and I was still there making plays, but they would get us confused. But I've gotten a few DMs of him catching passes, and I'm like, all right, that's cool.
That's what's up. Well, welcome again to the show, man. I know this is long overdue. I want to thank you for joining the NIL team, man. We wanted to make this happen for quite a bit of time. And once I heard you were coming back to the Mesa for your final year, I was like, yes, let's make this happen. How are you feeling now in your final season at San Diego State, man?
It's like surreal, I guess. It's kind of like still thinking back to it. Is like the other day, it was like 2019 and I just got here as a freshman, but it's been a long ride, and I'm like grateful for everything I've learned and just ready to put that out there for my last year.
That time flies, right, man? It seems like just yesterday, like you were saying.
Everybody says that, and it really does.
So correct me if I'm wrong, man, because our last football episode, we were talking with Cody Moon, right?
Yeah.
And I had tweeted out there, Cody's going to be on Aztec Trivia for years to come, right? Because he's the only player to have played for Brady Hoke, Sean Lewis now, but he also played for Rocky Long at UNM. Yeah. And then my boy SD Sports Fiend on the basketball side, he said, hold on, wait a minute. He says, wasn't Wyatt here redshirting his year with Rocky Long?
Yeah, I was here with Rocky Long. So it was my freshman year. He was the head coach, and Brady Hoke was my D-line coach. And then we moved on from that right after that season. And then the rest is the rest.
We'll get to Rocky stories. We'll get to a Rocky story or two, maybe a little later. We gave him a lot of shine last episode.
We always love to hear the Rocky stories, man. They're great.
Yeah.
Okay, Reno, Nevada. Hometown.
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay, all right. Tell me a little bit about that, man. I had the chance to get out there last year for the basketball game. And one of our guys on the basketball pod, he lives out there now, right? Mike, shout out to Mike. What was that like, man? What made you come down to San Diego from Reno? Tell us about your growing up in Reno and your early days of football out there.
Oh yeah, so I started playing when I was 6 years old, little league out there. I mean, Reno has been like my hometown, so it's just like everybody loves to represent their home city and stuff. But it's a good vibe. There's a lot of nature and stuff like that. Like I love being outdoors and stuff. So it's like Tahoe's really close, and it's great. It's a great time to grow up in. And but it's a smaller community, so everybody gets to know everybody really fast. It's about that. And then I grew up with my older brother, younger sister, just kind of like small family. Nothing too crazy.
So you're the oldest in the family, oldest?
I'm middle child.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there's been a pretty good pipeline of guys coming out of Reno or the Reno area coming to San Diego State. Did you kind of know like Parker Houston and guys like that?
Yeah, I knew of Parker before coming to San Diego, but I didn't really know him personally while he was in Reno. And then some guys that came with me to San Diego, I played with them, like Vi and Joey. They came out of Reno too. And we kind of all grew up together because we were around the same age. Parker was just a little older.
I don't know who your main recruiter was back in those days, I wonder.
So when I got recruited, it was kind of late out of high school. Like didn't have the best like getting pushed out there for like getting seen and stuff. So I got like really late, and Coach Hoke was already at San Diego State, and he saw my film. So it was like kind of him that pushed me out and gave me the offer.
Was it like one of those you committed on site when you got down here, like you looked around the Mesa, or was it like kind of a difficult decision?
Yeah.
How did that go?
I came out, and then I like never been to San Diego before in my life, so it was just kind of like came down here, and it was just like, oh my God, this is great, because I only took like 2 other visits, and it was up in like Idaho and Montana. Oh, man. It's just like, oh wow, even going down from Reno, and I was like, came to San Diego, I was like, okay, yeah, I think I can spend the next 4 or 5 years here before COVID was a thing. So it was just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna come to San Diego.
Yeah. Let me guess, did the tour include, did it just happen to walk by the pool?
Well, they put me in the Hyatt down by the Mission Beach down there and looking over the ocean and stuff. So it was just kind of like, oh wow, this is what I'm waking up to. This is nice.
Oh yeah. Mission Beach, P Beach, La Jolla, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
But that was so long ago now. You know what I mean? That's freshmen coming out of high school, eyes are wide open. You get to see everything. And then COVID hits, right? You go through all those trials, all the inconveniences, all the, craziness that we all went through. And fast forward now, I mean, how do you look back on those days as a freshman coming out of high school, making that decision and being here, really for as long as you have,
Yeah. So it's like when I came in as a freshman, though, after I made the decision, it was kind of hard. I mean, for a lot of people, like leaving family and like I was saying, I was a small family, like really close, tight knit and stuff. So it was kind of like first time experience of like leaving my fam. But at least it wasn't that far away where I could still get back for like vacation and stuff. But after the time went on, I was like, I made friends down here. It's freaking football and outside of football. It's just like became close with everybody. And then like I made a new family down here. So it made it a lot easier. Actually made it harder to leave if anything it would have came up. But, I was like stuck around down here is because the bloodline is just tight, It's like,
yeah,
I didn't want to give it up.
Yeah, man, this place it's tough to leave. I've tried leaving a couple times, and I always wind up back here. So
yeah,
I feel you, man. Just wait. You're gonna leave maybe one day, and it's not gonna be long. And you're gonna want to come back.
Got to see what it's like after this next season. Got a lot of thinking to do for that after football.
Oh yeah.
So you guys right now are in the middle of conditioning, right? All new strength and conditioning coaches, new plans. I'm sure there's different meal plans, all the different things that's catering to this new style of offense and defense. So, I mean, when you think about it all, I mean, you've gone through, like we said, 3 different coaches, 3 different, personalities leading this group of young men. I mean, how do you even mitigate all that stuff? Like taking in every couple of years that you've been here, it's a lot of change.
I would say from like, it's all about respecting like the coaches, like even though they weren't your coaches, like you still like respect them because they were trying to be one team and one family and stuff. And so like you give that respect to them and you'll get something out of them. So it's like, it's definitely something to like look at. Everybody has their own like coaching style and different things that they do. Because I've had a lot of different D-line coaches along the years too, as long as that. And so it's like everybody's like coach is different. You got to take what you can get from each coach and kind of like put it together in your own style and your own like play style and see what works best for you. And just like don't take anything for granted from anybody that like is trying to help you, because at the end of the day, we're all trying to win one goal, the Mountain West. So it's like nobody's going against you.
And you're in kind of a unique situation and perspective where you can. We all love Rocky, but he is very much that old school, hard-nosed football guy. And then you have Coach Lewis, who is more modern, up-to-date style, high energy. Kind of speak on like the differences you've noticed in the early on. Games haven't happened yet, obviously, but kind of like their off-the-field approach to dealing with you guys, like how it's so different. Not that one is better than the other, but just kind of the differences.
Well, like the biggest thing like noticeable is like just having music on practice and stuff like that. I mean, that's fun and all, but like, I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh man, just turn this shit off. Like I can't concentrate, but like, it's good though too, because like it can emulate like crowd noises and stuff like that. And just like turn up the music. It's like friggin' I've done shield a lot and making a lot of calls for that. And like trying to like be vocal and read the special teams on punt return and stuff like that. And just like, got to go, and there's a time limit and the crowd's loud and it's just like you can't hear, you got to go silent count. You get to practice everything like game time with that music, which is nice. But other than that, like the upbeat tempo is like, it's different. It's nice to see instead of always like just grinding out.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that little whistle back there. Oh
yeah.
Is that the text? Is that the text tone? Text tone?
No, I think the TV outside. So.
It's like the Old Spice whistle, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that is pretty interesting. Like with the music, it may get annoying, but I hear what you're saying. Like just that energy. It's like, yeah, you got to push through that annoyance and focus on what your task is. Like that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, it's good practice though. It's like what we're doing at practice is practice everything we can. I remember Coach Hoke brought in the band one practice, and they started playing like on the field when we were going. Forget where we were playing, but it was supposed to be a loud game, so it's just kind of like getting that extra practice in there.
What were they playing?
Oh, just the anthem and stuff like that, just the fight on and everything,
God, that'd be so annoying, like over and over and over again. Yeah. Yeah. If you had the controls of like the aux for the practice, like what's in your playlist, man? What would you be playing if it was your choice?
Oh man, I'll mix it up. There's some good like metal songs, country, but like a lot of like the new rap songs that have been coming out. They're kind of like cool to listen to, like get you upbeat. I'm not a big music guy on like all the time, so.
Is it true the rodeo's kicking up out there in Reno this weekend? Is that about clockwork or is that not
Yeah,
your vibe?
it's around this time. There's a lot of rodeos going on out there. It's
Yeah.
I wasn't big into going all the time, but once I go once in a while.
Yeah. As my boy was telling me, hey, ask him if he thinks the rodeo's starting kicking up this week.
I remember when I was a young kid, I used to do like a little sheep riding, jump on the sheep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Sheep riding. What? How does that go?
It's just like the Bronco, like when they're like kicking, how long they try to stay on the bulls and stuff like that. It's like, but for kids, like because they hold on to the sheep. Yeah, little vest, little cowboy boots on and stuff. Let me see how long I can hold on for.
Was that the beginnings of your football mentality? Like, let's go see how tough you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think I did football before I even tried that. So, yeah, I remember I was like 5 years old when I first went down there, but I waited one more year because it was just like when I got there to like where all the kids were, I always saw like the older kids and it was like scared me. So I came back the next year. Like I still ended up like I was 6 and I was already bigger than a lot of kids. So I played with like older kids, like 3 years older and stuff like that. So
that'll do it. I'm the youngest of my family. I got 2 older brothers, right? Yeah. And I remember my brother, the middle brother, right? I was a little kid, and like the kids in the neighborhood, right? You all play together. My brother was like talking with the older guys, right? Talking with the older guys. And me and my little buddy, we're hanging out in the front. My brother's like, hey, Matt, you could beat him up. You could beat him up, right? Right? Like pointing to my friend. He's like trying to be proud of me in front of his buddies. Like you could beat him up, right? It's like, show us. So I'm like, my brother's telling me what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, look at my friend, look at my brothers, like, oh shoot, what am I just push my friend down in the ground and I just run away. Like I just knocked him down. Like the things brothers do to like prove your toughness, you know what I mean? Prove your toughness.
Yeah, my older brother, we would wrestle and stuff and fight. So I know what you mean. He's 10 years on me, so it's like he's a lot like older and stuff. So.
Oh man, yeah, it's a big jump.
Oh yeah, he got you football ready. Ready.
He was the one that taught me how to throw a football, really. So
okay.
Yeah. But now I'd rather touch football. Offense.
All defense from here on out, huh? All defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of defense, man, it's a big difference. Well, not a big difference, but it's quite a bit of a difference between the old defense and the new defense. A good idea of what your role is going to be in the new defense?
Yeah, so it's just in between tackle and nose, kind of like switching back and forth, really. A lot of the stuff just depends on like the call that we get in and stuff. So it's like most of the time I'll be lining up at nose, and then something happens, the offense like shifts and stuff like that. It's easier just switch right over. We have the ability to switch in and out between tackle and nose between the two guys. So that's pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah, I know you played mostly end in the old defense, right?
Yeah, end and tackle. Yeah. I mean, everybody really played like all 3 spots. Like you had to know if you wanted to really play. You had a better opportunity to play and stuff. So that's where I got like my playing time, was able to know all 3 spots and be able to play like high performance at those spots.
Awesome. The
biggest change though is my weight now is freaking 290 I weighed the other day. So
oh man, that's a big jump.
Yeah, if you look at from 2019 all the way down, it's like 10 pounds every year, and then from the last year, say 270, it'll probably say 290 this year when they update it when the season comes around.
How does having all that extra weight feel right now? Do you feel heavier or?
I feel heavier, but like I also feel stronger. I don't really feel slower, so I don't think there's a change much. I would say maybe like the quickness at the or not the quickness, but the like longevity of being quick, like staying like for longer is like a little harder, but not like in the long run, like first 10 yards is still good, you know?
Yeah, it didn't really affect your burst, just kind of like your stamina kind of thing. Yeah, okay. But it still feels pretty comfortable though, like you don't feel unusual.
Yeah, I have a pretty big frame and I'm still like filling it out, you know, upper body and lower. So I could probably get maybe another 5 pounds on and see how it goes, you know. There's a lot of 300 pounders playing that nose position, and we're still pretty like light. I would say probably the heaviest D lineman we have right now. So
how about the hard part of getting that big, the eating, man? How was that dealing with that?
Oh, I started to learn how to cook and stuff, so it's kind of been fun. I've been taking interest in cooking, so it's been nice. But you know, one day it's going to be going the opposite way.
What's the favorite meal to eat during this process of gaining all these LBs, man?
Oh, I mean, I'm a big like burger fan, so I'd be like making different burgers. But yesterday I made some like steak sandwiches or whatever. That's pretty good. Just like little seared steaks and put some cheese and mayo on it. It's pretty good.
Oh man.
A lot of mayo these days. Everybody's putting mayo on everything these days. It's like it's a hot thing to do, man. Hot thing to do. Even on the hot dogs. I'm a big hot dog guy. You know, all about the hot dogs, man.
Yeah, grilled onions.
Yeah. You know, you can get out of a concert downtown or something. You see all the TJ dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just load them up, load it up. Grilled onions, all that. Let me ask you. Okay, well, that kind of answers the question. I was gonna have a question as far as like the conditioning right now. Like, what were some of the things they kind of communicated to you that maybe you needed to work on? But man, packing on the pounds, that's a whole different thing to do.
Well, yeah, always like packing on pounds, but like still trying to like get faster while doing it. It's kind of hard, but it's like our Coach Sobel, how he's doing it is I've like been improving a lot just in the weight room too. Just I don't know if it's just putting on weight or what is going on, but like I just feel like more like square and built bigger, you know. And then the running, we run almost every day, just different between speed stuff and like long distance and sprints and recovering. He's doing like a really good job on like setting everything up for us to like stay healthy and improve on all aspects of like speed, distance, and all that stuff.
Okay, all right. Gonna be a wild locomotive out there, just bulldozing. Keep that speed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to announce that Smooth Sack Summer is officially here. When you're playing in the summer sun, make sure you're groomed up from pubes to bun. Thanks to our friends at Manscaped, this could be your smoothest summer yet. Is the ultimate bundle to keep your boys cool while you look hot. Join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer. Get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com when you use this promo code SUNS20. Inside the package, you'll find the star of the show, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. And Manscaped even threw in 2 extra gifts to the Performance Package 5.0, Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is their 5th generation trimmer, so they've got it dialed down to a science. And right now with that promo code SUNS20, make sure you save that 20% off plus the free shipping and the 2 extra gifts. You can't beat it for summer to stay cool and look hot. Remember that. Manscaped.com. Take advantage of it today. Okay, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, your personality, what you're into. You say you're not the biggest music person. I guess big burger guy. That's cool. What's like you watch much TV, man? What's like your guilty pleasure TV show? Like I like a lot of trash TV, you know what I mean? I'll be honest, I kind of like
I just started watching Fallout, so that's been pretty good. Have you saw any of that?
Yeah, it's a good show, man.
Yeah, so that one.
What is this? What is this?
It's Fallout. It's like from the video game, like Fallout, like the games and stuff like that. But it's like an aftermath of like the world, whatever happens, some nukes go off and people live in like a bunker and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of drama goes on. But it's like if you like gore and like war stuff, kind of like different things going on, like out of the pocket type stuff, it's pretty good to watch.
It's like some doomsday prepper type of.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds cool.
Then I also have a German Shepherd. I love taking her out and going playing catch with her and stuff. I do that every day. I go over to Snapdragon. They have the field out there by the Rock Parkway, and go over there and we play catch and stuff.
What's her name, man?
Nyla.
Okay. Yeah.
Long-haired German Shepherd. She's about to be 8 months, so she's still.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those things already have some energy, plus that puppy energy. Ooh, you're a busy man.
She's really good. I've been trying to get her trained well and stuff, so she's well at listening.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, those are good dogs, man.
Mm-hmm.
What else, man? What's your I don't know. What are you driving these days, man? What's your dream car? I got a hoopty, bro. I won't even lie, man. I've been pushing my hoopty till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I have a Cadillac CTS.
Oh, nice.
So it's nice. It's 2-door. My dad also has a Cadillac. I know it's just kind of like a lot of Cadillacs, but I want to get the CTS V one day. That's a dream car.
Oh yeah,
new muscle car, kind of.
Those are awesome cars, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy had the CTSV wagon, like a 2014 or something like that. I forgot what year it was, but that car was really cool, man.
Yeah. I haven't had problems with it, and I've had it since like COVID year and stuff. So it's been good to me. I used to have a 2005 Chevy Avalanche, but that truck kind of took a beating on me. Transmissions would go out and stuff.
Don't even get me started on Chevy transmissions, man. This is going to turn into an auto blog if we start doing that.
What were we talking about again?
It's all good. My cousin's got the Cadillac on his neck tattooed. I think he's got the Cadillac thing, man.
There you go.
That's as close as a Cadillac as you're going to get the tattoo. Nah. That's dope, man. That's dope. You got to bring it out on Snapdragon Field when they had all the recruits out there taking photos in front of cars and stuff like that.
You're like, what's this, man? All those freaking Lamborghinis out there and stuff.
Yeah, how did you guys react to that when you saw those cars?
I was like, oh my god, they're doing this, man. That's crazy. That's cool though. It's cool. I wish I had that. I'd have been really like, oh wow, we got Lambos and stuff out here. But no, I think it's a really cool opportunity because you got to take advantage of like what we have, you know.
Yeah, man. The game has changed, so you got to kind of update with the game. Or you're going to get left behind.
Oh yeah.
And,
I've been a part of it, but not really much a part of it. You know, it's kind of like in there and like kind of seeing. I would say it's not as much as like me putting myself out there, kind of like old school ways, I guess. I just haven't like really been that type of person to be like, oh, look at me, like let me get this, let me do that. You know, social media is not my biggest thing, you know, but, you know, just try to like stay involved with it a little bit. But that's about all for NIL.
Everybody approaches it different, you know what I mean? So we're not going to see Wyatt. We're not going to see Wyatt doing any like TV commercials anytime soon for, you know, selling a product or something.
That's something, go viral or something. You never know.
Hey man, he lets us play on the field, do the talking for him, man. That's what he does.
There we go. Got to think of some way to use that for Sons of Montezuma. You know what I mean? For your new gear. So hopefully by the time this thing drops, everybody will be able to see your shirts and your gear that we have.
Yeah,
.com. So.
Definitely post to that and do my stuff, my part to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited to get those out. I know it's been a long time coming, and you know,
nice. I love the design, so it's gonna be cool.
I got a couple more up the sleeve. Got a couple more up my sleeve to put out there, little creative ones. Have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got one for him. We're getting ready to hit like the dog days. Like you guys are doing conditioning and stuff like that. What do you do to kind of like occupy your mind until you guys get back to the real grind in late July? When you start camp again, like what do you do to keep yourself busy? Like, you know, keep yourself out of trouble.
Oh, like stay. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, like with my dog every day. And then I have a girlfriend. We like spend a lot of time together, go on dates, I also work, go to that on the weekends, stay out of trouble, just kind of like stay low,
Okay. Kind of lay low and just rest and get ready, huh?
Yeah, I forget. Always like after workouts and stuff in the morning and stuff, I always come back, eat, take a nap for a little bit, recover, like try to get up, do some stuff, play some video games, just stay around the house a lot. I go to the beach once in a while, like everybody got to take advantage of the nice days when it's not gloomy right now.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. I work out in the water, so every day has been miserable lately, man.
Yeah, okay.
So, but what games are you playing right now, man? What's your go-to game right now?
I don't know if you know, like I played Bannerlord. Have you ever heard that one?
No, I don't think so, dude.
It's a medieval game, kind of. You like take over like towns and stuff like that. Play that, and then it's Madden, all those sports games I got. Sometimes Battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
College Football 25 when it comes out.
Yeah, I used to play that thing when I was a kid. Like that was my only Christmas present I would ask for. Like I'd be playing like my dad's friends and stuff like that, and they'll be all mad that I'm beating them and stuff. So, yeah, I was just crazy thinking because like actually getting to be in the game and stuff like that is pretty cool.
That's exactly what I was gonna ask you, man. What was that gonna feel like seeing you?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully I'm not one of those pair bodies, Just screwed the weight in the picture. It should be good though. There's an edit button.
Is it playing with you? Is the weight playing with you, bro? Are you getting to the beach? Is it kind of like, oh man?
I take my shit off. I'm still going there. I know I'm big body, but I'm in shape too. Not out of shape.
All good, man. You got it. You got it. It's gonna be a hot Wyatt summer, boy.
Yeah. Bad summer.
Oh man. Well, I'm excited for this year, man. I'm really excited for you, the opportunity, and getting out there, showing what you could do. They obviously have you in mind with putting you on this plan to gain the weight. It's for a purpose. Yeah. And I know you see that. I could tell it's with a purpose. Final year. Like that's got to feel great knowing that, you're going to be out there and be an integral part of this defense. What are you feeling for this team? I know we've yet to get to fall camp, and that's where you're really going to start to dial things down and, get more focused and more in tune with what you guys are going to do. But, how do you feel your prospects so far in the season?
So I can speak more on like the defense side, the offense side. I'm not fully known for, but from just the defense perspective and like being like with Rocky and Coach Hoke and everybody and like how we have been like tough-nosed defense and always like that. We pride ourselves in defense. I don't think that's changed going through spring. It was good to see that our defense still goes out there and does the same thing on the same like level. So I'm really excited to see how the new defense comes in to play and just keep playing with that still like hard-nosed defense like that we used to be. And being a part of like knowing wise, we fly to the ball, seen a lot of that. So I'm really excited.
Kind of those new coaches on the defensive staff. Is there one that's like cracked you up, who's got like a big personality that you've noticed so far?
I mean, like just talk to my coach Lose every day. So it's like he'll crack us up too. He's a good guy, and I'm another guy just excited to learn from too.
Okay.
But like he does us good, and he's a good coach. Definitely gets us like right, and he's always texting, making sure we're good. He gives us calls when we're on breaks and just checking in with us, and just make sure we're like okay personally and inside of football too.
All right. Well, what else, man? What else? Is there anything? Any topics you want to address? I mean, you've been on the Mesa, for a little while now. You've seen experienced a lot of friendships, a lot of players. Are there any other players that have learned a lot from, that have moved on in their time, or anything of that nature?
And Cam and everybody, you got to play with all them. Keyshawn, a lot of big guys that came through, and I've learned a lot from them too. It's just like all the players that's come through. I've seen a lot of guys like Dan and everybody, even Jesse, the one you're wearing right there, is like all those guys are my friends, but also learn so much from them and their game and getting to enjoy them and watching them how they've played and stuff, and being able to take that step for like myself to be out there. It's been nice.
It's got to be a trip. All those guys that you battled with, through certain coaches, right? Previous coaches, and now it's a new staff, new mindset, new culture. What are some of like maybe some of those phrases that coaches use? I mean, we all know Aztec Fast, all that stuff, but are there any kind of mantras that maybe your coaches that they stay ringing in your ears? Have they kind of established anything of that, like calls of action that everybody says, or just phrases that really
like everything that goes on is like everybody has their mottos and stuff. The creed is that's the one thing will stick with me, and that's like the blood in, blood out. That's always I go with. It's just being like me personally, that always stick with me, because like my culture too is outside of just American. My mom's Greek and stuff like that, and so it's a very big, like, strong family culture, and that's something that will stick with me. It's the creed.
Tell us about that, man. You okay?
Dive
into that a little bit.
Yeah, my mom's from Greece and stuff like that. I got dual citizenship and everything like that. So it's like I'm also Greek for like the whole culture of football. It's like there's not many Greek players in college right now. So
man, you got Mateo's mind going crazy right now. He's coming up with ideas. Some ancient Greek mythology stuff going on in your next shirt, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, so that always intrigues me, man. So what about your Greek heritage? Like, you talk about the creed, like what about that from your mom's side of the family kind of sticks with you, resonates, that you hold close? Is there anything, traditions or customs or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, just like the toughness, like just like growing up with my mom, she's very tough and she's a strong woman. So it's like seeing that from her, and she's always like, be strong and be smart with what you do, and just like carry that on, and you do it for your family, you do it for everybody that you love and keep close. And it's like, I don't know how to really explain it, but just like through that and the creed is just kind of like my whole life. It's kind of like putting them together, and so that's why I put it together. It's like, because my football team is my family and people that come in and can go, but once you're part of that creed, it's like, you're part of it.
Awesome, man.
It even says it, past and present and future Aztec warriors. So,
oh yeah.
That's real. Is your mom, is she that voice in your life that's always been there, kind of, or do you have that person in your life that's always kind of been that voice of, keeping you in line, discipline, or just motivation?
So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like my whole family, but my mom was like the biggest, like I would say, supporter, like number one fan, that like always, if anything I needed, she would like do her best to do it for me, but I wouldn't say it just for her. Like I would say a lot of the times I did it for me because I also wanted it too. Mm-hmm. So I kept it in the back of my head. I'm like, I'm doing this for me too, on top of like, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing it for,
Up to this point, your senior year, Wyatt, do you feel satisfied, or how do you feel about your previous years as an Aztec up to this point? Do you feel like you've accomplished everything you've set your mind out to?
There's a lot that I can talk about on top of that, but I would say from playing standpoint, playing early on, there's been like good times of being able to play and stuff like that. And then I wouldn't say it's accomplishing as much as I would want it to, like how I came out of high school playing a lot, that's everybody. But just playing behind those guys that were like already like really big and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to stay at like what you want as like me personally. I won all this stuff. I won awards and, everything like that. But just being able to like play that role where it's like you're a team player and still like, if we're getting wins, it's not just, if he played the whole game, like he didn't just get the win, I got the win too, so it's like taking those roles early on and maybe longer than I've like felt needed, maybe playing those backup roles, but I feel like there's still an opportunity to take what I would want to like get out of it this next year, but not saying if it doesn't, it's not saying that the whole time it's like not bad. It's still like I would cherish it. Like that was what I was meant to do, and that was my part. And through everything, I've won and I've lost for our team. So
awesome, man. Hopefully they send you out a winner this year, man. Get some big wins this year, and you guys can go out on top.
Yeah, I gotta get that championship and a bowl game, man. Those two things is gotta get that ring. It was close one year, man. That one still kills me.
Special year that was, and special circumstances. I know. It was. I can't imagine what was going on behind closed doors. The attitude of after, how everything wound down on that. But I love it, man. The culture and the tradition, what you guys have, man. Regardless of who the coaches are, it's what's built in between the Sons of Montezuma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when that creed's it's stayed, and it hasn't gone anywhere. So the new coaches are they're learning it, and they're breeding it too. So
awesome, man. That's good to hear that they haven't just flushed everything out and brought down all their own stuff. They've kind of adapted what they felt was important to you guys, and are kind of bringing it along and incorporating it into their plan. So that's good to hear.
Yep, that was a big thing. When the transition happened, that was something he made sure he told all of us, that he went out there and said the creed in front of all of us too. So we all said it in front of everybody.
That kind of reminds me of something Cody mentioned to us. How does it feel to play for a coach who's bigger than you are?
It caught me off guard when I first saw him. I was like, oh wow, really tall coach. Yeah, he played tight end and stuff like that. So I mean, those guys are pretty tall usually. So
I can't imagine that's very easy. Like, knowing myself, I don't like being told what to do. I'll be honest with you. I don't. And when you play football,
yeah,
it's a lot of that. You got, it's for the team, it's for the coach, it's what they say goes. And knowing your situation, you get recruited, you brought in, all these, COVID, all the tough lessons that you go through with your teammates, with your coaches. And now you got this new coach coming in, and it's new ways, on the defensive end, it's kind of like, oh, what are we going to do? What's going on? What's going to happen? I like trash TV. I love Bar Rescue. I love Bar Rescue. You got big old John Taffer. He's got to be 6'5", 200 something pounds coming in there. He's throwing dishes all over the place. Shut this down. He's yelling. He's screaming. He's whipping everybody into shape. He's turning that place, 180 degrees, everybody up over their ass. And it's like, it's a new day here. I can't imagine Coach Lewis went in there with that approach. But if he did, it's like, oh man, I can't imagine. Maybe it felt that way. I don't know. The perception is always like different than the reality, but change is tough to take.
Yeah. There's some small things that like were new, like little things that like you wouldn't really think about, but like from the structures that we've had, it was a lot more like demanding and like strict. Like I wouldn't say like total like military control, but like it was like do this when you do it. There's more freedoms now with the new coaches, which is nice to have as a player and being able to see different things as freedoms. But there's still like restrictions and all that stuff, and like still staying as one and stuff, like little things. Like one thing that we have is like we all wear black socks when we're out like working out and stuff like that, and the white socks and stuff, like team issued stuff we can wear. It used to be like we would have to wear all the same clothes like at practice, like or like lifts and stuff like that before, but now it's like, oh, if it was team issue at San Diego State gear, we can wear it, and it's like I can go out here practice with my shirt on that I have now. But it's like those freedoms are like kind of nice as a player.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh man. Well, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for you personally. Excited for the team. It's great to talk with you. Great to hear a little bit about your background. We'll have to do this again. Maybe dive into a little bit more Reno stuff, because I want to get back out there sometime. Need some recommendations on stuff. And all that good stuff. Oh man, but you guys watching, make sure you guys check out all of Wyatt Draeger's new gear that we're going to have out there for you to select. It's barely the beginning of summer, so there won't be any excuses. Go check it out now. Go get you some gear.
Yeah, man.
Wyatt.
Yeah,
buy some shirts. He's got some burgers to make, man. He's got to keep that weight on. So.
I haven't crawfish boil, so.
Oh man.
Got a whole pound some stuff coming. My friends, they went out and got it right now, so I'm just waiting for them to get back.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we had one a couple weeks ago, man. Some of our buddies cooked it up. Big old pot. Oh my goodness, crawfish like crazy.
Yeah, we got crawfish coming, the sausage, the snow crab, all that good stuff.
Oh man, you guys are gonna do it right.
Yeah. There's
corn or no corn?
Oh yeah, corn and potatoes.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Well, you go get some food, man. Go make that food and get down.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, everybody. Wyatt Draeger, thank you, man. Have a great night.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Wyatt. Take it easy, man.
You too.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Wyatt's a cool guy, man. Cool guy.
Yeah,
very low key. Very low key. You could tell.
Yeah.
Boy.
He's one of those guys that he's not going to get a lot of stats, but he makes a difference in the game, dude. He eats up blocks, shit like that. The stuff that, unless you know football and pay attention to it, you're not going to see. But he's like one of those guys that's like unsung. He's gonna make plays that are huge that you don't see, that nobody really pays attention to. So I'm excited to hear he's kind of he's fully bought in and he's put on some weight. That's always good. You're always better if you put on good weight. So I'm excited to see how he does this year.
The dirty work. He's gonna do dirty work. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. I'm proud of him. You know, sticking around all this time and you know, waiting for his opportunity, and now he's got it. But you know, no matter what, like I think I look forward to that senior final practice when all the guys, they lift up the seniors over their shoulders and carry them off that practice field one last time. Yeah. Woo, that's heavy. That's heavy. Yeah. Every time I see those videos, it's like, man, you put in your time here on the Mesa and your teammates are honoring you in that way. It's like, that's pride, that's commitment, that's determination. That's Wyatt Draeger, man. That's Wyatt Draeger.
Especially a guy like him that's been here, 5-6 years, man. That's like a different, especially, he didn't come and start right away. It's a lot easier to stick around when you're playing all the time. You're the starter. He did a lot of the dirty work, like I talked about, like special teams, filling in for guys on the defensive line, moving all around on the defensive line, playing spots. He was kind of out of position playing, like when he played tackle. He's a little small to play tackle, but he went in there and he did it, man, and he contributed. And like you're saying, this year, like he kind of mentioned that, even if he doesn't start, he's still enjoying his time here. And my thing would be, even if he doesn't start, he's still going to be a big contributor to this team. He's just one of those guys you can't say enough about. You need guys like that'll just go in there and wreck shop, and then let everybody else make flashy plays and get tackles for losses because he ate up 3 defenders blocking him. So yeah, dude, I'm excited to see how he does, and with that added weight and the new defense, that's kind of more. That's a better fit for his body type and skill set. So yeah, man, it's gonna be fun to see.
And with a name like Wyatt, you know what I mean? That's such a rare name, bro. You don't hear Wyatt. You don't hear that name that often anymore. You know what I mean?
Like Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a quote that Wyatt Earp had. There's a quote. I had it marked down here, and he was like, "What was it? What was it? Let me find it because it was pretty cool. It was pretty.
I'm coming, and hell's coming with me."
Heck yeah, Wyatt Earp. Fast is fine, but accuracy is everything in a gunfight.
Oh yeah.
You need to take your time in a hurry. You know what? Hey, Aztec fast, but you know what? Wyatt Draeger's bringing in that accuracy. He's going to get to the quarterback this year.
Oh yeah.
So what's up with the Ojos Locos. I've been hearing so much about Ojos
Oh,
Locos.
dude.
What is this? Explain this to me.
It's like the Mexican Hooters, dude.
The Mexican Hooters.
Just hot Mexican girls running around, like cleavage and short shorts and stuff. It's great, dude.
Future sponsorship, future watch
hopefully,
party
bro.
location.
Yeah, dude, definitely. We'll have to go check it out, see what the viewing experience is like, but I would be up for that for sure.
future watch party location. Ojos Locos.
Yeah.
In Chula Vista, right? It's in Chula Vista, of course.
Yeah, I think that thing you sent me said like June 10th was their opening day. I completely forgot about it. I would have liked to have gone to that thing.
Yeah, I totally forgot, man. We've just been so busy with everything.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we're getting Swish. We're getting Swish League all together, man. We've been like working.
Yeah.
Like me and Andrew El Chino, we've been working like every night almost, just trying to like get the technical side of it right for the live stream and all that crap.
That's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we've done live streams before, like online and all that stuff, but it's different when you're at a location. You got multiple camera angles, like audio, like oh my goodness. But we'll be down there Sunday. We'll be down there.
It starts this Sunday.
It starts Thursday, but we're only recording on Sundays, right? So it starts this Sunday. Will be our first live stream, dude. So you're welcome to roll down. I don't know if you're working, but you're welcome to roll down.
I work Sunday. I work Sundays. I'm off Friday, Saturday. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, man.
Maybe we can get Dan on in July, dude. When football's actually here.
I'm not banking on it. Dirty Dan.
Yeah.
Dirty Dan, report to the principal's office. Dirty Dan.
Yo. I haven't even talked to that dude in a while, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't say much. I respect the decision, and see what happens. Dang, that's what I was gonna ask Wyatt.
What's that?
How does you feel about AI players in the future?
What the fuck? How could there be AI players, dude?
You know what I mean? Like Terminators and stuff.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like 50 years in the future, dude. Like robots.
You never know.
They don't have robots good enough they can't move enough right now.
You never know, James.
It's not the AI, it's the physical part that is way behind.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. Team AI against the human team for the championship. Oh, dude, did you see Kiava Tazino won the championship for
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you should reach out to Kiava, get him on, dude.
He's beasting it, dude. Everywhere he goes, he beasts it.
I know. I can't believe he can't stick with a team, man.
The UFL, the Birmingham Stallions. I mean, he gets there and just lights it up, right? And this is the first year they've kind of like merged, right?
Yeah.
But they've won it 3 years in a row. So I mean, they're the best team in the league, and they brought him along. So they knew what they were getting. That's a smart team. They're cooking everybody.
Yeah, dude. He's the best defensive player in that league, man.
He's got to get his shot at the pros, at the NFL, man. The NFL level. Let's go.
I know, man. It's beyond me how he hasn't stuck with a team yet. Because every time they talk about him in the fall camps or the pro teams, they always say like, "Oh, he's doing so well and this and that," and none of them hold on to him, man. It's crazy.
It's got to be the right fit, the right opportunity. But man, he's proven it. He's proven he belongs in there. Hopefully that happens.
All he does is makes plays, man. He gets on the field and he makes plays. 9
tackles, 2 forced fumbles. Bring this man to the league.
League him.
League him. All right, James, let's get out of here, man. Let's call it a day until the next episode. Hopefully another Aztec football player. Until then, I'm sure we'll probably have a basketball episode because Swish League is coming up and we will be covering it. To watch all the Swish League Sunday game of the week here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. James, good seeing you, man. Let's do this again.
Good seeing you, man. Go Aztecs.
Go Aztecs.